Anytime you are resisting the knee-jerk reaction of judgment, you are growing and evolving. And because you're not choosing judgment, you are choosing compassion, or at least acceptance. Everyone is carrying something and working on something. Everyone is evolving out of something and shifting from something else. Therefore, you must look for those opportunities. We want you to know there's great power in just accepting yourself as you are, others as they are, the world as it is. Once you make peace with yourself and others, then you can make better decisions. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm really excited to read some more Arcturian Council channelings. Today we're going to read the most recent ones on Daniel Scranton's website. I've been focusing on the channelings from many of his amazing books, and Daniel has a number of them, such as Channeled Wisdom from Higher Dimensional Beings, or Ascension, The Shift to the Fifth Dimension, Volume 1 through 5. And I'm definitely going to return to those, but I wanted you to get a feel for the most recent channelings and where they have evolved. The Arcturian Council is a group of higher density beings channeled from Arcturus that come from the ninth dimension that are channeled by Daniel Scranton. And if you get a chance, go check out the previous channelings that I've read. They're very popular and so much fun to read. I get a lot out of them. I like to listen to them when I sleep, and they're always good in the background. I always get something new from them. They have a certain vibration that is very endearing and comfortable and relaxing and transformational. What the volunteers really volunteered for. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We've been noticing how many of you there on Earth are bearing witness to yourselves and to others in your lives without rushing to judgment. And we want you to know this is a huge sign of spiritual evolution. Anytime you are resisting the knee-jerk reaction of judgment, you are growing and evolving. And because you're not choosing judgment, you are choosing compassion, or at least acceptance. We want you to know there's great power in just accepting yourself as you are, others as they are, the world as it is. Once you make peace with yourself and others, then you can make better decisions. You can use that free will of yours to move towards the light, but you are never moving towards the light while simultaneously condemning the darkness. You can acknowledge the darkness and choose to be the light in the face of it, and that is what we recommend that you do. But you do not have to condemn anyone or anything in order to feel better about yourself. When you realize this, it is liberating. You are then free to be who you are without self-judgment, and you are there to become more of who you really are. That's a natural process, and you can only thwart that process, really. The acceleration of it is in the letting go. If you're looking to grow and evolve spiritually, just let go of everything that doesn't feel right to you, that feels heavy, that feels like it's out of alignment with the truth of who you really are. It will be so much easier to accept everything about yourself when you're first willing to do that for others. And so what we like about what we are seeing on Earth at this time is that we see less of a tendency to point fingers, blame, and come up with crafty conspiracy theories. And we are seeing more of a willingness just to sit with what is, and even a willingness to offer compassion to all of your fellow humans, animals, and all beings in the plant kingdom as well. This is the unity that you wanted to experience, and unity consciousness is the truth of who you are. So you might as well move towards it willingly, deliberately, and even with some enthusiasm about heading home. The real you is the whole you, and the whole you includes all the parts in this universe, and you, as awakened ones, as the awakened collective, can show others the way, and that is what you volunteered to do. You never said, I'll go forth and point out all the darkness, condemn it, and make sure all the evildoers get put away for life or worse. That's a very 3D game you're playing, and you knew you had to get embroiled in the third dimension before making the choice to ascend out of that level of consciousness. And that's exactly what the awakened collective and the volunteers are doing right now. You are leading the way to the new earth, and we see it, and others like us see it. and we are extremely proud of you. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. All you need to know about life on Earth right now. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We've been following all the events there on Earth in every moment of every day. We do not just tune into the trauma and the tragedies of life on planet Earth. We feel into all of it at once, and overall, you are continuing to raise the level of the collective consciousness there, and you deserve to feel very good about how you are evolving as individuals and as a collective. Now, do you have to get your house entirely in order there on Earth before you can feel good about life on Earth? The answer is, of course not. No, you do not. Everyone is carrying something and working on something. Everyone is evolving out of something and shifting from something else. Therefore, you must look for those opportunities to laugh and sing and dance and play in spite of the fact that you still have your challenges. You can forget about the things you need to work on until they come up for you in a moment. You don't have to schedule time to work on yourself, but rather you can pursue a life of joy. And just know that anything you need to face, you will. You are not just there to live a life of joy, but rather you are also there to spread joy, love, peace, and harmony around. You are there to be creative and enjoy the creativity of others. You are there to welcome in the light and spread the light around. Therefore, you don't have to solve all the problems of the world or the challenges that you face in your life just because they are there. Here's what we recommend. Hand them over to your team, your guides, and a source, and go have fun. And see how much can get done when you're not the one who has to do all of the hard work. Let go of more and reach for what is lighting you up, putting you in a space of peace, a higher vibration, giving you solace in a moment. Whatever allows you to be in a state of bliss, in a state of appreciation, is worth pursuing all the time, regardless of what is going on in your finances, in your relationships, in your body, or in the world. And as we said before, when you do need to look at something, to clear something, to let go of something, it will show up. But like a child who chooses to play in the playground, even though they might fall down and skin their knee, you can cry or get angry or whatever you're going to do in that moment of skinning your knee and get through it, get past it, so you can continue to play. Or you can decide that playing is just too dangerous, and instead you're going to put knee pads on and walk slowly throughout the rest of your life. You know you want to live, and you know you feel inspired to do and to not do, and all you have to do is listen to that guidance that is coming to you from within at all times. It is spot on. Right now, it's directing all of you to appreciate something in your life as it is and pursue something that lights you up. And that's all you need to know about life on Earth right now. The Arcturian role and the human role. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very fortunate to know you all at this time because we get to experience you as you are now, and you as you will become. We get to experience the ride, the journey with you, and to see your growth and be a part of it is tremendously rewarding for us. We want you to know that we do have something that we get out of all of this. We do get to experience the journey with you and proudly notice when you take something that we have offered and use it to become more of your true and whole selves. We like illuminating the path for you. We like reminding you who you really are, and we know that you are becoming magnificent. We see you as your fifth dimensional selves, and we hold that space for you so that you can feel into the energies that we are sending and know when you are on the right path towards your fifth dimensional higher self. You are amazing beings who decided to lower your vibration so that you could have that experience there on Earth. And we are all benefiting from every bit of the experience you are having. You are as well. But you don't have to take the benefits right away. When you are doubting yourselves, doubting your path, unsure whether you're going to make it, do remember those of us who are in the higher realms who are absolutely benefiting from you making it, and the help that we are giving you in that moment of surrendering to the help that you are getting from above. You are simply allowing yourselves to become who you have always been. We cannot take the credit for you becoming who you have always been. We are just playing our role here in the 9th dimension, and we are reminding you of your Arcturian selves that are very active in this moment and helpful to you as individuals. And as a collective, of course, you're beginning to see one another as mirrors, as reflections, and that's a very good thing. We know that you like thinking about your Pleiadian selves and your Sirian selves. You like thinking about your Andromedan selves and your Arcturian selves, but all of those other people on the planet with you also represent an aspect of you, and they are to be embraced as well. They are also helping to make you whole by reminding you that there's something within you that needs to be healed or forgiven. We invite you to embrace all of them as much as you embrace us, and all the help from the higher realms that you get, because the help that you give by being exactly who they are is huge. It's enormous. And you all owe each other so much by playing the roles for one another that you play. This is a group effort, and our ascension is a universal ascension. We are all playing our roles. When you realize that, you realize you don't have the world on your shoulders. You can relax a little more and allow the natural process of ascension to continue. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. The Awakened Collective is being asked to step up. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are quite capable of feeling into your collective vibration, and we do so often, not only to determine where you are in your ascension journey, but also to determine what you need from the likes of us. We know that you can all benefit from energies that uplift you, that give you a sense that everything is going to be all right, that give you a reason to feel hopeful about your path and the overall path of humankind. And we sprinkle those energies in from time to time, especially when they are being asked for in greater numbers. When you ask, many of you, not all of you, but many of you do open up then to receive what you have been asked for. And that is important because someone has to be there to receive the energies that have been summoned. Those of you who do receive get the full benefit of what has been asked for by the entire collective. And then you get to have the joyous experience of spreading those energies around in all the various ways that you do. Daniel is doing it right now, and he is enjoying this experience of having us flow through him. He is enjoying the feeling of it and is benefiting from it personally by being the conduit. You can all be a conduit of high frequency energies, and you don't have to be on YouTube making a spectacle of yourself in order to do so. You can do it in the privacy of your own home while lying in bed or while out in nature enjoying a sunset or a tree or a flower. Do what gets you into a relaxed state and open up and benefit from all the energies that are being summoned at this time, because there are a lot of concerned souls there on Earth sharing the planet with you. And they are asking, they are summoning, and someone has to be there to be the recipient of those energies that are coming in, and it might as well be you. You might as well benefit from living in the times you're living. When so many are feeling disillusioned and disenfranchised, you can then offer the energies to them by working with the grids, by writing a book, or perhaps even making a video. You can offer the energies to them with your optimism, with your thoughts of a promising future for humankind. You are all connected. We are all connected, but you especially are all connected there on Earth by the collective consciousness of humanity, and therefore what you receive benefits everyone. You don't have to think of yourself as being greedy for having received the energies, because you will spread them around. You will spread them in the way you talk to a customer service person or someone who works for you or with you in some way. Remember that this is a group event. This ascension is a group effort, and everyone is playing their part. Everyone is playing their role. Even the person who summons but does not receive directly that energy that we and others are offering is playing their role, and they are playing it perfectly. And you can step up now and play a bigger role because you know what you know, and because you are sensitive to energies. You, as members of the Awakened Collective, are there to do this work, and we are calling upon you right now to step up and do it, and feel how good you can feel when you do. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. The Galactic Cosmic Energies coming in. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very happy to tell you about the galactic energies you have coming in to support you on your journeys to the 5th dimension. The support you have is magnificent. It is enormous, and it is unending. Cosmic energies coming in at this time are, oddly enough, coming for very earthly reasons. You are all needing to feel more stabilized in your bodies and more connected to your planet. You are needing to experience more groundedness, more openness, more heart-centeredness, more balance, and all of these things are going to help you to grow spiritually. The cosmic galactic energies coming in are designed to give you more of a feeling that you are already home while on Earth. That is not tricking you into believing that you are home while on Earth because, of course, you are at home wherever you feel most at home. But instead, these energies are designed to alert you to the fact that whatever it is you consider to be home is also available to you in the here and now. And in fact, it's more available to you when you decide to feel more at home in your body and on your world. Therefore, everyone who is awake, who has felt like they don't belong there on Earth, is going to be experiencing some changes. You will start to feel more settled. You will start to feel more relaxed. You will start to feel more connected to whatever star system you consider to be your home, and you can do that while also feeling grounded to your Mother Earth. You get to have the best of both worlds. You get to be the ones who ground the galactic energies in so that Earth can join the galactic community in a very real way. Now, all you have to do is be open to receive the energies that are coming forth at this time. All you have to do is be willing to ground in your bodies and ground to Mother Earth. And all you need to do is welcome in all that is yours, all that is earmarked for you. That is always yours. That is a natural part of your spiritual evolution. It is natural and normal for you to start discovering that you are more than just an earthbound being living a singular lifetime. It is also important that you have these types of experiences so that ET contact with Pleiadians, with Sirians, with Arcturians, and with others doesn't feel like you are connecting to energies that are far outside of your normal frequency range. You are being made to feel more comfortable with extraterrestrial consciousness. And that is happening incrementally, step by step. You are going to feel that you are a connection point between Earth and the other star systems, because many of those of you who are awake chose that as one of your purposes for incarnating at this time of ET contact and ascension. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. What are humans actually doing on Earth? Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We've been admiring humanity for quite some time, not just because of your progress, but also because of how many challenges you took on by lowering your vibration to the extent that you have to be able to exist in that reality. It really is something that you all need to acknowledge about yourselves, because you did decide to go out there on the leading edge of creation, where the vast majority of the work is being done for the entire galaxy and the entire universe. And so you may look around and see your wars, your violence, and bigotry and pollution and think you're not doing so well as a collective. And you might wonder why anyone would take an interest in humanity at all. But it is because you decided to be born into a world where all of that was already going on, that you are so special and that you are so revered throughout the universe. Now, you also have the added advantage of there having so much adversity that it causes you to have to be more creative. You constantly have problems that you need to come up with solutions for, and that does eventually lead to those solutions. You are the most creative beings in the entire universe. And that is true because of the necessity that is the mother of invention being a major part of your experience there. And all of you have done this in your own lives. Even if your inventions have not gained you some sort of fame and fortune, you still had to be creative at some point in your life to deal with an issue that you were facing. And that creativity should not go undervalued by any of you, because it helps to create new realities in this universe of ours. And that is a big part of your significance. Now, we also do want to compliment you on the progress that you've been making there on planet Earth, because there has been more compassion generated amongst the human collective whenever there is an issue that a certain segment of the population is facing, and that compassion raises the overall level of your collective consciousness vibration. You can always look for ways to feel good, ways to be happy, to experience joy, to experience appreciation, and to experience love. And you can also access compassion, forgiveness, acceptance, and whatever else you need to access when you're running across something or someone that needs some of that. And what people have been discovering for themselves throughout their life experiences there on Earth is that judgment does not feel so good, but acceptance, compassion, forgiveness, and unconditional love do feel good. Because you are living amongst all of these faster moving energies now, the judgment feeling sticks out more like a sore thumb, and everything else that you can feel that is positive about a person or a group of people or a corporation or a country, when that feels good for you to focus in a positive way, then you know you're truly going with the flow. And when you go with the flow is going to take you further, higher, deeper, wherever it is that you want to go in a much faster fashion than ever before there on Earth. And so if you want to feel good about yourselves because you haven't been feeling very good about yourself lately, or about some aspect of your life, or about humanity, then just congratulate yourself for even staying there on planet Earth for as long as you've been able to endure all of those negative feelings and energies and thoughts and experiences. And yes, nothing is bad unless a person sees it in that way. And there's always a way to look for a silver lining. But at the same time, you know when you experience the death of a loved one or a beloved pet that you're going to have that experience of a lower vibrational emotion. And it's normal and natural for you to feel that at first, even if eventually you're able to get to that place where you can not only accept the circle of life, but also feel good about connecting with that being that you lost in the non-physical. But that is that typical journey that you all have taken there on Earth. That is the hardest path and the most difficult and challenging place to be in the universe. And so we commend you for being there, and we recommend that you commend yourselves as well and see yourselves as the masters that you truly are. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Act upon these and live your soul's purpose. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. You are welcome to explore any aspect of life on Earth as it is right now. You do not have to give in to the prevailing belief that you are supposed to do something or that you are meant to do something there. You have more freedom than that. And most of you have satisfied all of your pre-birth contracts and agreements to get you to this place where you are truly ready to ascend to the fifth dimension. Now you're following your soul's desire when you listen to those little impulses, those inspired ideas that you get from within you. Those are not coming from out of left field, as you might say. They are coming from within you, the deepest part of you, the soul aspect of you, which is a more whole and complete aspect of who you are. And so, to be yourselves fully, you must listen to those impulses and those ideas and follow through with them. Instead of coming to us or some other channeled entity and asking the questions, what am I supposed to do? Why did I come here? What's my mission? It's written all over your life experience because your life experience was created to nudge you in the direction that it feels most natural for you to be moving in at any given time. In this particular lifetime, it's rarely one thing. You don't find as many people going into a trade and spending 40 or 50 years doing it. But rather, you find more and more people are bouncing around from different interest, hobby, occupation to another. And that is as it was meant to be in this lifetime, to give yourselves as many experiences as possible. So you don't have to figure out what the one thing is that you're supposed to be doing and then stay on that track forever and evermore. But rather, go within on a regular basis and check in and feel for what the impulses are for you in any given moment, in any given day, and follow through as best you can. You don't have to wait for an invitation from the universe, but you might get signs, you might get breadcrumbs and synchronicities that are telling you, yes, you are right, move in that direction, it's okay, it's safe to follow your bliss. Sometimes you experience doubt, so that you can then choose to believe in yourselves and in the ability that you have within you to follow through with something. You see, it doesn't have to be something that you knew you were going to do from a very young age, because you were meant to explore this realm and through a series of experiences understand better what appeals to you, what makes you tick, what lights you up and brings you the most joy. And you can discover that at age 70, and it's okay. There's no one way you're all supposed to be, or one timing at which you're all supposed to discover that. You have all that you need within you to know what it is to move towards and to follow through with that knowing. If you need more confidence in yourselves, look for examples of others who have done it. Stay positive and ask the universe to give you those examples, to give you that anecdotal evidence that you can move in that direction you seek to go at any point in your life. And you can have a wonderful experience doing it. That is our suggestion to you. This is not something we're telling you you must do, but we know that you will find a lot of satisfaction and a lot of fulfillment when you do. We are the Arcturian Council. We have enjoyed connecting with you. Don't worry. Everything is going to be all right. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are quite certain of your ascension. We know that it is happening, and therefore we know that everything will be all right there on Earth. You don't have to worry about humanity. You don't have to worry about going in the wrong direction. You simply cannot. It will not happen. This is a universal ascension, and you are all included. You are rising up energetically and vibrationally, and that which is physical will come last because of its density. So please do not worry about the circumstances of life on Earth's as they are right now. They cannot help but change with the changing consciousness that resides within each and every one of you, and each and every particle that comprises the atoms that make up planet Earth, and all of your bodies, and all of the trees, and the entire solar system. Therefore, if you catch yourselves worrying, know that you are only creating for yourselves a less joyous journey, a ride that will be bumpier, that will not be entirely to your liking. You need sometimes to zoom out and see the bigger picture. You need these reminders that everything will be all right. Because if you look at the circumstances and you put a spotlight on what is wrong, it certainly can seem like you are headed in the wrong direction and humanity is not going to make it. You don't have to believe for a moment that you're headed in the wrong direction or that ascension is somehow not guaranteed. It is. Remember that you get to participate in that ascension in the ways that you want to. You get to participate as the beings of light and love that you are. And you don't ever have to give in to fear and worry. See yourselves as creating the beautiful ascension journey with the love and the light that you are, and know that your reality will reflect it back to you soon enough. In the meantime, take solace in the knowing that you have put out what you wanted to put out into this universe, and that it must come back to you. Do not give up, do not despair, and do not worry about whether everything is turning out the way that it needs to, because it always is. You always are on the upward spiral of ascension, and those of you who are aware of that can enjoy the journey a bit more. We certainly hope that you do, and we invite you with every energy that we provide to you. Those energies are not to ensure ascension, because it is absolutely happening. Those energies that we are sending you are to help you have the best possible journey that you can into the fifth dimension. More people are awakening every day. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very pleased with the way the consciousness is shifting there on planet Earth, and we want you to know that the ripple effect is felt throughout the universe every time you make a choice that supports the greatest and highest good of all. You are shifting the consciousness of the entire universe every time you even hold the intention for the greatest and highest good of all, because in that moment, you are in alignment with Source. We are all seeking to experience more of that alignment with Source, because as extensions of Source, we are capable of so much more in that alignment. There is a need, of course, for each individual within the universe to be making choices that reflect the truth that we are all one. And so, when one of you makes a choice that is a clear reflection of that truth, you are helping to up-level the consciousness, and you are more powerful in your intention. Some of you may not know what to do at times, and in that not knowing, a good choice for you to make is then to simply set the intention that you will do what is for the greatest and highest good of all. You can also set the intention that you will receive inspiration to do what is for the greatest and highest good of all. Now, as we said in our opening statement, we see more and more of you doing this, and we want you to trust in that process. We want you to have faith that what you are doing is enough, And so we want you to understand that simply holding that intention, you are doing much for the entire universe. You do not have to reach every single person at the level of their mind and change their mind. And so you do not have to write the best-selling book or have that YouTube channel that reaches millions of people in order to have the impact that you want to have. Change your own mind. Change your point of focus. Become more optimistic about the future for humankind, and you will be aligning with the source and with that timeline. You have the ability to put yourself on a timeline that is best for all humankind and is also pretty good for you, because what is best for them is also very good for you. And that is due to the connection that exists between us all and between all of you on Earth in the physical. Don't think for a minute you have to do something huge in order to have a huge impact on your reality. Do what you can and what feels good to you, and recognize that it is your intention and the energy you infuse into that action that is of utmost importance. You, as a single individual, do affect the whole, and more of you who are awakening every single day, the more that effect is a positive one, and the closer we all move towards the completion of the ascension of this entire universe. It is a large undertaking, and yet every little bit helps because of the ripple effect, because you affect everything and everyone in the universe with each moment, with each thought, with each intention, and of course, with each action. You all sometimes get hung up on the actions and think that you have to take an action that is so big that you can see the ripple effect. Our advice to you is to feel for the energy you are putting out into the universe and know that it is affecting everyone with its vibration, and that truly is how you can be of service and be a part of the ascension of humankind in a conscious and deliberate way. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Now, these channelings remind me so much of Quo, and I find it very interesting that these are recent channelings, and they're talking about our ascension, and they are reminding us that based on where we're at, our ascension is guaranteed. A lot of people, especially the awakened collective, are worried and concerned when they look out into the world. They see the wars and the ridiculous stuff happening, that our ascension is not guaranteed. And here's a reminder. You don't have to worry. Everything is going to be all right. You are in the process of ascending, and you, by yourself, play a major role. You don't have to start a YouTube channel or write a book. Just by being you and expressing the energies that you have within you from the awakened collective, you are sending out ripples into the universe that are changing the universe. And just holding the intention to be of service to others, holding the intention to be of the greatest and highest good for all, is an amazing, powerful thing that not only changes the earth, but changes the universe according to them. When they're speaking, they're not talking about just the ascension of the earth. They're talking about the ascension of the universe, and they are acting on that particular premise. The Arcturians are continually super impressed by us because we came into this world with all the complications, struggles that occur, and we have chosen to live in this world and bring our higher energies into it. And they remind us to be grateful for where we're at and what we're doing. And this is important. And a lot of people think they have to have one soul's purpose. They're supposed to be doing one thing, and they're going to lock in on that thing, and they're going to do that for the rest of their lives. And the Arcturians are reminding us that we're here to experience life in all of its varied forms. And it's okay to change your mind, and you can find something wonderful that lights up your soul when you're in your 70s. And they use the word light up. Find things that are exciting to you, that light you up, and follow those things. Try to do things for the highest good. Find the love in those things, and your ascension will be a pleasurable and wonderful thing. They're reminding us that we're creating reality, especially as an awakened collective. We are playing a unique role in creating the reality of the future. And we can create a reality in which everybody is lifted up, in which everybody has joy, in which everybody finds peace. We have a responsibility as we awaken to do these things. As they remind us, there's more for us to do that we've awakened, and we're connecting to galactic energies. And they're reminding us that when we step up from where we're at, we can do these things. And they also indicate that we're going to become more and more connected to our starseed selves and those other solar systems, and we're going to be able to bridge that gap and bring those energies to all of those around us. These channelings are unique because they're always speaking to you as an ascended master, as a part of the awakened collective, and you're playing that role. And you have an important role to play. You are critical in the ascension of this planet, and thank you for what you do. Sending all my love and light to everyone that's listening. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. And welcome to The Reality Revolution.